Picture this. You're in bed, scrolling through Instagram when a post catches your eye. The post has a quote which reads, "The only cure for the struggle is to hustle." You curiously continue to scroll down to the related posts. Multiple pictures of luxurious resorts, expensive homes, and quotes flash before your eyes. Feeling extremely guilty about being on social media instead of working, you try to complete some assignments. It's now late into the night, but the quotes and images all dance through your head. After a few more hours of working, you finally head to bed. Around 3 hours later, you wake up, completely sleep deprived. But you tell yourself that it was worth it, that while everybody else was sleeping, you were working hard to get slightly closer to your dreams. During such a progressive technological age, many people develop a level of connection with thousands of strangers online that didn't exist before. A common trend on social media is hustle culture, an example of toxic productivity, where people push themselves to their limit or beyond in order to achieve their goals. Toxic productivity is basically a system of meritocracy, where people believe that they must work excessively and that hard work alone will get them far in life. Hustle culture is a form of that, where the individual works non-stop, completely dedicating their lives to their work and achievements. There is nothing wrong with having a strong work ethic, but this belief of overworking the human body is unhealthy, demoralizing, and can lead to burnout. Burnout is a type of exhaustion that causes individuals to detach themselves emotionally from their work due to overwhelming stress. With cell phones and computers, younger generations of Americans, such as Gen Z and millennials, are affected the most since we were more connected with technology growing up than older generations were. Such advanced technology, like social media, allows us to easily share personal information and compare ourselves with others. Aside from social media, schools are where students may be competitive with one another. Schools are actually examples of meritocracy. In middle school, for instance, maybe you were encouraged to take the SHSAT to get into a specialized high school. And in high school, many of us, if not all, took the SAT or will take the exam in order to get accepted to a college. We're told and we believe that the higher our scores are, the brighter our future will be. These standardized tests measure our skills in reading comprehension, logical reasoning, and algebraic math. However, they also measure a student's accessibility to studying material for such tests, and they fail to take socio-economic factors into account. With the comparisons of grades, dedication, and talents in school, students may feel their worth dwindle. We grow up being taught that our individual value is measured by how much effort we put into school. Sometimes, numbers and rubrics become the main defining factors of our lives. Then, there's a combination of the two, social media and schoolwork. There, you get access to your grades online. Maybe you'll see others' grades if they post them up. Maybe theirs are better than yours. It doesn't stop at grades though. You see SAT and ACT scores, then college acceptances, and quite possibly job or intern acceptances. Sometimes we compare ourselves to others with competitive spirit in order to better ourselves. That isn't always bad. However, too much competition isn't the healthiest. Too much competition can lead to excessive comparisons, constant stress about being better than others, and the internalization of shame and guilt for not working hard enough. We have to learn how to work effectively and in healthy amounts. That means taking breaks when we feel like it without feeling guilty. We need breaks so we could take care of ourselves and work efficiently when we're refreshed. Working non-stop can lead to burnout, which can lead to decreased motivation to work and detachment from said work. Time, Healthline, and The Atlantic reported that the most ideal balance between working and taking breaks are dedicating around 52 minutes to work and taking a 17-minute break afterwards. Toxic productivity is mostly masked as hustle culture that many influencers and celebrities promote. There's the classic rags to riches story, the I don't take breaks story, the just work hard and you'll get there story. Young Americans who dream of luxury and being as successful as their idols are oftentimes misled, as many things in social media are. The common belief is hard work equals success, which isn't completely true. In reality, it has taken a bit of luck and the right connections in addition to hard work that make people successful. I'm not saying that social media is horrible, that we should stop comparing ourselves, and that we shouldn't work at all. But rather, we should remind ourselves that our numbers and scores don't define us. Bad exam and homework grades shouldn't be the only defining factors in our lives. So don't feel bad when you find yourself breezing through social media. You deserve a break.